Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Can y'all hear me good? Uh, can you hear me? Does it sound like I'm on a microphone? I'm not for sure if I'm on or not. Tell me which one it sounds better. Does it sound better here or does this sound better? Which one can you hear? Can you hear me better on this or can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? I do think this is the microphone part here. Sorry, you guys. Hang on just a second. I got me a new microphone, but not for sure how to use it yet. Sounds good? Okay. All right, guys. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to talk about Little Baby Summer tonight, you guys. Candace is in the chat, and I don't know if she wants to come up tonight or not, but we're going to talk about some things that's been going around the YouTube streets. Same old, same old stuff. As usual, I just want to address some of the lies. Hey, Autumn Breeze and Peppermint Patty and Can and Michelle Tucker and John Mock. Why are you upset with your life? I don't know who that is. Hey, Susie Spears and Play Pam and Cool Gamer. That's it, Surrey.
Okay. I found this on the web for Hey Susie Spears and Polly Panda Cool Gamer.
Sorry, guys. Never mind. Hey, Polly Pam, Cool Gamer, God's Girl, Sammy, Reap What You Sow, Peppermint Patty. My daughter Summer is so beautiful. Yes, she is, Candace. BM Myrtle or Turtle Madness. Scouts Boo. Dang! Diamond Creations. Reap What You Sow. Laura P. Denise. Frankie. Audrey P. Amy Lynn. Let's see who we got. Yvonne. Let's see who else we got. Sweet D. I got me a new microphone. It's actually a $80 microphone I got for $20 at Walmart. So it has to be pretty good. I'm telling y'all, I'm getting all. Dawn's not on Justin Farrell's panel. I don't think Dawn is on Justin's panel. I don't know. I don't think Dawn would go on there. I don't know. He might be. Hey, Brandy. She's missing her family. Listen, y'all, it is Thanksgiving in a couple days, and Can just is not feeling it. I think she's feeling a little depressed, and she needs us to lift her up a little bit. You know, she's like, the holidays is not the same without my babies. Hey, Kilbister. Hey, Pumpkins. Hey, beautiful dame. Tam, Sleuth Fairy, Sammy, Brandy Mulkey. Yes, God loves everyone, Candace. Let's see what we got in here. Autumn Fragrance, Hillbilly Nitro. Yeah, I didn't think Don. I figured Don was asleep or something. I didn't think Don would be up on panel. He's probably playing Don when he was on somebody else's. Hey, Lisa K. Hey, Angie. Hey, Inquiry. Don't understand why they are replaying the old videos. Yeah, and like I just, there's just so much stuff. Hang on just a second, okay? But yeah, there's just a lot of people out here on these YouTube streets that just continue to make lives day after day after day and go over the same old stuff. And they're just like, no matter what, it's Don and Candace, they're at fault, blah, 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 blah. There's no way that the tree trimmers could be involved. Well, why not? Are you an expert? Are you in law enforcement? What makes you the judge of that? Okay. Hey, Rhonda Lynn. I mean, they've never been named as suspects. They've never been named as a person of interest. They ain't even been named any. I'm just the bullshit, y'all. Just a lot of bullshit that's going on and continues to go on in this case. I do try to talk about Summer at least one day a week. And Candace is in here with us. She wanted me to go live, so I'm going to go live and we're going to talk about Summer. I'll put a link there if you want to come up, Candace. If not, that's okay. whatever you want to do. Anyone and everyone could or can be a suspect, period. Exactly, Candace. And it's just right now, this little lady and Donnie is dealing with the fact that it's Thanksgiving and their children are not with them. And I mean, I couldn't have only imagined how that would make me feel, if I didn't have my children with me for Thanksgiving. And it makes me sad. And to see people on here continuously day after day after day, just ripping them to shreds, going over old stuff, saying that it can't be possible for anyone else to be guilty other than Don and Candace. And I'm just like, come on. You cannot sit on here and say such a thing. Hello, Donna. I've been hurting all day, y'all. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Rebecca. But I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. That people cannot look, at other things. Like the tree trimmers could, they have done things. Christine has done some extensive research. Hey, Truth, on this case. And she looked into tree trimmers. And yes, tree trimmers have been known to steal from people, and do some pretty shady things. And I mean, to say that they've all stick together and that they don't wander off, that's not true at all. There's sometimes they can leave at all different hours. Not all of them are together all the time. So just to make up BS for your own agenda, it just doesn't make sense to me. And as you all know, it's like every time that I talk about this case, I get attacked. But, I'm going to continue to talk about this case. We're going to keep Summer's name out here in a respectful way where we don't have to attack the mother and the father of this baby. Hey, Vicky B. Hey, Juicy Jules. We don't know these creators, even they could be suspects. Yeah, there's a lot of people that has popped up in this case that is just showed up out of the blue. Exactly, Candace. Exactly. But over here we can give some love and respect. I've sold since the start. If Summer walked out of the woods tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. Anything is possible. You never know, Lisa. You never know. And so, yeah. I mean, but for creators just to make it up out of their mind and their brains and just, well, these parents are guilty no matter what anybody says. I believe it. I'm law enforcement and I know what's what. And there's no way that nobody else could have come up on that hill and took that baby. And I mean, it's the same old BS every single day. Hey, Jane, how are you? And it's just for clicks and views. And let me tell you something. If Summer's case wasn't getting that, they would be a lot of YouTubers not covering her case every single day. But they do because it brings clicks and views. Now, for that being said, the reason why it does is because so many people, and I think Candace knows this too, loves her child. Everybody loves Summer Moon Utah Wells, and they want her found and brought home. And I can't blame them because I love the little girl too. And all of us have a common interest, but the hate has got to stop. The hating on the parents and the hating on the people that are friends with the parents and everything. I mean, the hate is just so bad. And I don't even think that people recognize the hate that's out there. Like to viciously attack another person because they believe something different than you is not right. I don't believe it's right. Only the almighty dollar means anything to them. That's true, Frankie. But genuinely, I do believe that a lot of people out here on the YouTube streets, you know, that are in these chats, they want to know what happened to Summer, just like the rest of us. But unfortunately, they're listening to people who are randomly looking for content and making things up just so they can have content. And it's not fair to the people that's watching, and it's not fair to the parents, and it's not fair to Summer. Hey, Miss Kims. And so, we need to look at other places besides, you know, and think that there could be other things. Hey, Debbie Nelson. And Barry said for the Wells family, people need to, hang on, people need to leave them alone. I know. I'm going to put my link out if anybody wants to come up here and talk, or I can actually put my phone number out if anybody wants to call in and just give your input, as long as you're respectful. You know, just be respectful. That's all I ask. You can have your own opinion, but just be respectful. But for somebody to say that there's no way that the tree trimmers could have had anything to do with it. Happy Thanksgiving, Donna. Had no, hey, my three sons had nothing to do with, missing some Summer Wells. That's absolutely, that is absolutely crazy to say, oh, well, they stick together, so there's no way it could be them. Hey, Robin Redmond. Meanwhile, we have a mother and a father at home grieving for their daughter and their sons, and it's the holidays. And, you know, why just can't you be respectful? I understand that a lot of people think this and think that, but we don't know what's true and what's not true. And for people to just attack the parents and blame them, that's not fair. And I've been one of those people, and I have realized since I got to know them that, hey, a lot of things that I've heard and found out about is not true. And someone could have very well come up there and took that baby and still have her to this day. So we don't know. Sometimes things happen that will blow us away. Like, it's what, 5, almost 6 years later now? We still don't know what really happened to them girls in the Delphi case. I mean, they've got Richard Allen, but are they really sure that Richard Allen is the one who did it? I mean, you've got a crime scene with no blood, and these girls have injuries that would produce a lot of blood loss. Yet there's none in that area. The girls was actually moved. It just it makes you wonder what really did go down. You know. Sorry, I forgot to say hi to you, Miss Daisy. Oh, you're fine, Fitz. I'm just rambling off at the door at the mouth. Card team, no evidence of abduction. No evidence of foul play either. There just simply is no evidence at all. That's the thing. I mean, I'm sure there's some evidence, but you know what I'm saying. Let me let Life is Beautiful up here. Okay. Hello.
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm doing good. How about you? Hey,
I'm
Tracy.
I am doing good. The reason why I came on your panel is
Hmm.
because last night I was on PG's and
Okay.
I kept getting kicked off.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea. And for a while,
Hi,
okay, I've been, wanting to ask Dawn and Candace a question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, two.
Okay.
One question is that
Hey,
did the
Mickey.
cops, did TBI or FBI or anybody go through the trailer or through the house, cars? That I
several times.
don't ever know. I don't know the answer to that.
Hey, Boo, uh, S- Candace has said on here many times that they have went through the property, the house.
Hmm.
You know, they've went through all that. Hey, astrology. They've went through that very, very a lot of times. Like she said, they've been on the property so much that property's been searched through and through.
Okay, and then there was another question. There was again, it was on PG's
Hmm.
thing that I was watching, and it looked like Candace was coming out from like a side street, and I often wondered, it wasn't by the house or anything, you know.
Who did
Um,
you hear that from?
huh?
Who said that?
No, 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 no. There was a picture on PG's thing that they were talking about, and it
Mhm.
looked like PG, or not PG, but Candace was walking out of a side street onto the road, and I'm like, why would she be doing that? You know, but that never got answered. So I
Well,
don't know.
Candace just said they have searched every inch of this house and property. Yeah, and
Yeah.
she said that several times. And don't always believe pictures and stuff that you see from that particular person
Uh
because
huh.
there's a lot of lies that come off that channel.
Oh my God.
I've seen it and witnessed it for myself, and a lot of things has been twisted, including my sister's what my statement that my sister said one time was messed with, and we showed that it wasn't what was really said.
Mhm.
It had been messed with. So don't always believe everything you see over there on that channel. I mean,
Mhm.
because it's not true. I've caught so many lies over there that it's unreal, and so many other YouTubers like that covers this case that's just practically out for blood for the Wells,
Mhm.
and it's not fair because they don't like it's not fair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I just been keeping my mouth shut and just listening, and a lot of
Yeah.
things just don't make no sense. I have my own channel, but I am just
My,
way too scared to even get on it because of everything that's happening out on the street.
well, I'm telling you, you better be safe on these streets because
Right?
they're not safe. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They will rip you to shreds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Kate, uh, Hillbilly Nitro. Hey, Bobo. But
okay, well, that
hey,
was
Christmas.
the only thing. Does Candace and Dawn have a place to go for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I actually asked Candace, and she said they were probably going to go to people's houses. They're not going
Uh-huh.
to cook because it's too sad for them.
Yeah.
But you know, they're going to go somewhere. Like she has to work, so
Uh-huh.
they will be both working during that time. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, I just hope them the best of luck, you know.
yeah, Candace is actually in the chat right now.
Oh, she is.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know how to work this thing half of the time. I'm just
yeah, but
waiting.
she works every day. Hey, Yanni, Yanni, and escape. Let's see, Sean Williams escaped federal prisoner from Greenville. Has been captured in
Yeah, he has.
Pinto County, Florida. He's been missing a month as U.S. Marshals and FBI had hunted him down. Wow.
Hmm.
Well, good. I'm glad they found him. Thank you for that,
Yeah.
honeybee.
All right.
Honeybee.
Well, I'll get down and let somebody else on.
You're
Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
happy Thanksgiving to you
And
too.
Dawn and Candace, happy Thanksgiving. Uh, I'm going to keep a little chair open for Summer for Thanksgiving. So,
Mhm.
um,
Well, that's awesome. Thank you for
wherever she is.
and keep a
Oh,
prayer for the parents. Always pray for them.
Yeah.
because you just don't know what they're going through, and they're just being ripped to shreds, and
Yeah.
they're having to celebrate yet another Thanksgiving
Holiday.
without their children, and it's sad.
Yeah.
And they don't know where their daughter is, and it's just sad. And I wish people could just be a little bit more kinder.
Mhm.
Hey, Gail, how are you? That's all we ask. You don't
Yeah.
have to rip people apart.
I don't know. I pray that Summer is found.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, I haven't been there from day one.
Mm-hmm.
I've showed up maybe like about a year ago
Mm-hmm.
and started listening because
Mm-hmm.
I did the whole SummerWells case.
Yeah.
After that, I said, nope, I cannot do it no more when it comes to a child. No.
Mhm. That's
And
true.
then I seen
Thank you,
Summer's
Yanni! Thank you, Yanni, for that super sticker. Thank you. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
and then I seen Summer's picture and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
she is such a little
Beauty.
pistol.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A little beauty.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's all I wanted to know.
Yeah. If you go back and watch my videos, a lot of them has Candace on here talking about
Hmm.
Summer. She even shows her birth certificate and stuff, and she really opens up about her baby girl, and so does Don. And we just need to
Hmm.
stop the hate. There's just too much hate, too many misconceptions, too many lies and speculations, and not enough truth. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you again, Yanni. Thank you. Hey, Dee Dee. Thank you. God bless you.
Alrighty, I'll let you guys go. Have a good evening
You too.
and talk to you later.
Okay, talk to you later,
All
honey.
right.
Thank you
Bye
for
bye.
coming up.
Bye bye.
Bye, honey. Hey, Tams, how are you? Thank you, Yanni, for that beautiful Yanni. Let's see here. Put yourself in Candace's shoes. Tell us how you would feel with your child missing, not knowing people need to stop. And I actually, there was some people going over this year's Summer's Day, and you know, a- Candace actually came up on Jinky's channel and wanted to show pictures of Summer that day. She started crying. It's she started. It was sad for her, and it's not something to use as a weapon to hurt people, rip them apart. It's just like, hey, Sandra Lewis. So, I mean, just respect her, you guys. Until, you all, I understand that a lot of people think differently about things and they don't understand, but not everybody's alike. Not everybody's the same. Life is beautiful on Daisy's farm. Thank you. Dee Dee, I haven't looked at your text yet. I got your text. I just seen them, but I've been bombarded, and I've also had a headache. But I will look at them after this live stream. But yeah, I mean, just be nice, you guys. I mean, just keep an open mind. Don't stop and think, oh well, they was the last person there. Blah 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 blah. No, I just listened to a crime story today where the police actually thought that the husband had shot himself and then shot his wife. And when they found out how injured the guy was and he was blind and everything because he'd been shot in his head and everything, then they realized that it wasn't them, that it was actually somebody, it wasn't the husband, it was actually somebody else. And it was someone totally different than what they thought. So it's not always what we think that we know it is, and I think that if the police ever do find out that it will shock us all if they ever do get any leads on this case and actually find out what happened to Summer, I think we'd I think we'll all be shocked, to be honest with you. I honestly think we will. I think it'll be something completely different than what, we expected, you know. Uh, but for people to say that it's impossible for the tree trimmers to have got Summer, they were all up and down. You heard Jody Sue. You all heard Jody Sue say that they were parked up and down the road. People was there looking at properties. Da 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 da. There was lots of people coming in and out of that place at that time because of the drug trafficking that was going on in that neighborhood. I mean, there was a lot of people, you know, that was in and out of there. It could have been very easily for somebody to got her. I do believe it was a crime of opportunity or a possible stalking. You never know. I mean, there's been so many cases that stalking has actually came to mind, and they found out that a child has actually been stalked, especially a beautiful blonde hair, blue eyed 5-year-old baby girl. We all know that can happen. We all know that they're the most sought after. Look how many little blonde hair, blue eyed babies, not just girls, but boys, get abducted and you know, kidnapped in our country, you know. You know, we don't know. And I'll be honest with you, Kingsport's a pretty shady place. I mean, we've got two people missing, two young women right now in Kingsport alone missing. So that tells you a lot right there. There was so many people in and out of here. I didn't and don't know exactly. Well, even Jody Sue said that the other day, Candace. She said that there were people in there buying properties and everything. So for people to say, "Oh, well, it's impossible," no, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. But one thing we can do, we can stop the hate and stop the spreading of lies, rumors, and speculations and start looking at other things and just focus on keeping the sweet little baby girl's face out here without ripping the parents to shreds. They're going through enough, you all. It's just ridiculous. I mean, if you say that you love this little girl and you want her found, then you can do it without ripping the parents to shred. But day after day after day, bringing up old stuff, going over the same stuff over and over and analyzing. I mean, that's just like the video of Summer out in the rain. Candace just simply said she was out there playing. She was playing in the rain. It was a warm summer day. She was playing in the rain. That's all she was doing. But that one video has made people take that to a whole different level and make all kinds of speculations about it. I didn't even know about Jackie Dobbs buying that piece of that. I didn't even know about Jackie Dobbs buying that piece of property. You didn't know that, Candace? Wow. How do you feel about Jackie Dobbs, Candace? Do you feel like that he could? I mean, I know you don't like to look at other people, but exactly, Daisy, they need to leave Don and Candace alone. Right. I mean, even if you have your own opinions about it, you don't have to come on here day after day after day and just say, "Oh, well, I know this and that and this and that," and just make up stuff. Daisy, look at Layla Santinelli. She is still missing. Let's all pray for her family. I know. Two young girls missing in Kingsport. Sweet D, I think she did all that to just make money for her habits. Oh, I don't know who Candace is talking about there. The weird part was he shaved everything. I know. That's what I say, Candace. Why did he? I mean, we're not saying this is speculation, but why did he shave every piece of body hair off of him? And he got around pretty good. Like he acted like he was dying in that video, but Candace said he got around pretty good in that area to be an old man. So I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of shady people that could be looking at it. I know Candace don't like to point anybody out particularly because she don't know. But, how she feels is how she feels. And we're not saying that Jackie Dobbs had anything to do with it, but there is some really odd stuff that he has done since then. And we all know everybody involved has started YouTube channels, Jody Sue and all the others. I'm surprised Allie and them hasn't started theirs. Oh, thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you so much. But, only time will tell. And I think eventually I pray something will give, you know, and I pray it's the best outcome for Candace and Dawn because I know they pray that their baby girl will come home. She'll be 8 years old this year, and it's time for her to come home. Well, he showed videos and pictures since he was done here, but you still got everyone else down here too. I know, that's true. That is true, Candace. There's a lot of people in that area that was not the best people. Absolutely was not the best people. Yay, my daughter got it from me so I can be here. Oh, thank you, Kim. God bless you. Let's see what God's girl says. Has people forgotten her scent was found on Fred's property? Well, according to Fred, it was, but we don't know that concretely because we kind of think maybe Fred tells some fibs. We're speculating that. Well, he should have to answer for that shaving his entire self. Why hasn't FBI spoke to him about that? It's reasonable to ask him more nicely, not attacking him. Well, I think the FBI has talked to him, but I don't know if they've talked to him about that. I'm sure he's been like interviewed and stuff. And what about all the people that have left from here but us? There's a lot of people that has left from there, Candace. You're absolutely right, you guys. You're right, Candace. There has been. Hey, Pam, how are you? Hey, Stitches. You're absolutely right that there's been a lot of people in that area. Y'all, I think Candace wants to talk about her baby tonight. And I don't blame her. She's thinking about her child. It's the holidays. She's missing her baby. Let's see. My sis drinking alcohol, missing her son at age 23, passed on. Rest in peace, all cuties. Oh, I'm sorry, Juicy Jules. I'm so sorry. But we do agree that there was a lot of shady people and a lot of strange people in that area at that time. Can hugs your way and prayers sending love from Callie. Aw. Hey Laura P. Um, the holidays is always the worst, as you all seen last night with Miss Sailor Rose. She's going through a hard time with her child. Yes, exactly. I'm sorry for your loss. Beautiful. It's sad, guys. It's just so sad. The holidays are here, and then, people. I just got home from my board meeting. I'm vice president over. Ooh, Pam. You go, girl. But as many people out here that are mean and cruel, I do generally think that they care about Summer, but they're just directing their energy in not a good way. And that's attacking the parents and anybody that's friends with the parents. Hello, Lone Star. Hello, Angie. Come on in, y'all. They all twist everything. Yeah, that's why Candace don't like to come out and talk about a lot of things because everything she says and does is absolutely twisted and turned upside down and twisted and played over again and played over again and analyzed and lied about and twisted. I mean, we've all seen it. We've seen it. And the same thing with me. Anything I talk about, you know, they're going to twist it, they're going to turn it, they're going to say things that's not true. It's just how it is. It's just human nature, I guess. I wonder if they care now. They are obsessed. I know. I listen. I understand people loving Summer, and I understand people wanting to know where Summer's at, and a lot of people do, but they are not listening to the right people. I mean, they may have an opinion, but what they don't realize is some of these people that talk about Summer's case, they really make stuff up. They lie, twist, and make things up just so they can have views. Hey, Dale, Tilly, how are you? And it's not fair to the people that watches them, and it's not fair to Summer. It's not fair to Don and Candace. It's just not fair. Period. And that's why there's so many lies and so many speculations out here about this case. You know, we could talk about the parents all day, every day, but that's not going to help Summer. And let me tell you something, if Summer was here right now, she would be mad at you all, or not you all, but the people that talks about her parents. She would be upset because she loved her mommy and daddy, and she wouldn't want people to be talking bad about them. Make no mistake about that. You know, she wouldn't want nobody talking badly about her parents. She loved them, and they loved her. Make no mistake about that. We saw the videos. Candace went everywhere with them kids. She took them and did everything with them. And people saying, oh, they starved. Okay, go back and look at Candace's Facebook. You'll see for yourself. She took them out to eat. She took them places. She did things for them. She still, to this day, goes and buys little stuff for them. Well, I don't have nothing this holiday, so I'm going to work drywall weekend this weekend. Well, Candace, I know. I can't tell you that I don't blame you because I would probably be way worse off if I was in your place. Nobody knows what people go through unless they go through it themselves. You know? If my dad was still alive and investigating missing people, he would hate all of the YouTube nonsense getting in the way of an investigation. He let it be known too. Right? Daisy, can you show pics of Jackie Dobbs, please? And thank you. Yeah, I have to go look him up. Go look at Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all my stories. Yeah, I've already pulled them up. I've already pulled your Facebook up before and showed how much you loved your kids and how you posted that Summer was your whole world. Way before she went missing. And I believe wholeheartedly that she loved her babies. All them pictures Candace have of the kids, they always looked happy. Yeah, they might not have a lot of money. I mean, they might not, live an exaggerated life, but what's an exaggerated life to you versus what's an exaggerated life? People don't have to have money and riches and fine homes. Like I live in a 123-year-old house, and I wouldn't take a mansion over my house. Like I like to have my bathroom redone, but other than that, I love my old house. I wouldn't want a big old fancy Nancy house. I love my farmhouse. Other people, it might not be their cup of tea, but it's Daisy's cup of tea, and that's all that matters. Happiness is what matters, and I believe those kids were happy with their parents. I think Summer loved her mommy and daddy, and I wish people would just try to back away from the attacks because they are truly grieving for their baby girl. And it's so sad, the attacks is it makes me not want to come on here and even talk about her case. I have to force myself to to talk about her because there's just so much mean cruelness. But guess what? Her mommy wants to talk about her tonight, so we're talking about her. It's the holidays, and she wants to talk about her child. And she wants her baby's face out here without her and Donnie being ripped to shreds. And that's fair. That there should be somebody advocating for them. Now, for me to go on the YouTube streets and attack other YouTubers, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about Summer's case, and I want to talk about her parents. My beautiful family and children, my home ain't shit. But we were happy and we loved each other. And that's all that mattered, Candace. That's all that mattered. You're welcome, Candace. You're welcome. I cussed Benny and Donnie. Wait a minute. Candace, I cussed Benny and Donnie last night. Candace, you ain't supposed to tell that. I know that. I heard you. Hey, it's okay though. It's okay if you get upset. You have your reasons to be upset, and I support you in whatever you know. We're friends. Hey, Myrtle Burke. But yes, I'm very well aware of you. She was mad, y'all. She was mad, and I don't blame her. We all know what's happened, and maybe one day things can work out, but Candace feels how she feels, and we got to respect how she feels. And yeah. Candace! But that's is all, folks. LOL. But when Candace gets mad, she gets mad. And I don't blame her. I get mad too. I get mad at my husband and give him hell. We all do. How many of us can't say we don't get mad and give our husbands or wives hell? Especially when we get mad about things. So, jolly like you would have to be here. Um, but she got it off her system and she went to work today and she feels better. So, that's all that matters. uh, but there's only so much you can take, and it's the holidays, you all. And she just don't, she's feeling lonely, and I don't blame her. I just don't blame her. I know, Dee Dee. Hang on, I'm going to bring up Dee Dee. Did you send me that? Oh, you sent me that on. You sent me that on Facebook. You didn't send or on uh text. I was going to show the pictures of your little baby. Uh, maybe next time I'll get to do it. I didn't get a chance to. Does anyone know what Jackie Dobbs' hobbies or career was? I don't know. That I don't know, but he did shave everything he had off. I mean, I'm just saying. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull him up. We're not saying that Jackie Dobbs had anything to do with it or anything like that, but you know, he did do some shady stuff and he was in the area. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I can bring him up here. Um, he's got a channel. I just don't know what it is. Does any of y'all know what Jackie's channel is? And I'll bring his channel up. Y'all, my back has been having muscle spasms today, and I've been hurting so bad. We need some laughs. I know. Yeah. Why do I have to yell and bring? Because that's what my people like. I can yell if I want to. It's my channel. I can yell if I want to, scream if I want to, ring my bell if I want to. You would do it too if you had a channel too. Yeah! That is me. That's what I do. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. That's all I'm going to say. You don't like what I do on my channel? You don't have to be on here. You can hit the road jack and not come back. That's just how I feel. You know, when people come over and leave rude, nasty little comments, you go, Miss Daisy, love you. I mean, it's serious. Like, why, if you're going to be rude and nasty and you don't like what I do, then why you come over here? Why do you watch me? Why are you subscribed to me? You obviously have to be subscribed because you can't get in here no other way. So, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. And I feel like doing that sometimes with these rude, obnoxious people. But let me tell you something. It gets to Christine. Christine, it bothers her what these people say. To me, I could give two shits because I know how a majority of these mean ass people are. And I know what kind of people they really are. And these vicious, mean, vindictive, evil, demonic entities that talk trash and all they do is feed off other people's evil means nothing to me. Nothing to me at all. And that goes for creators too. I don't care. You don't like me? Oh well, go on somewhere. Miss Daisies, please let everyone know that Sean Williams has been arrested. Sorry for the interrupting, but I'm letting the chats know. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. God bless you. I mean, I'm just a different person. I'm not gonna sit and at first, when I first come on these YouTube streets, I was like, oh, okay, I hate that. People are mean. Yeah. Now I'm like, I don't give a flying shit because a majority of them people are not my people anyway. So why would I care about evil people? Hey, Marion, if you support my channel, then you support my channel. If you don't, then why are you here? Hit the road, Jack, and don't look back. That's all I've got to say about it. I don't care anymore about what these YouTube criminals on these streets think about me. I don't give a flying shit. Let them make their shit up. I don't care. If you don't like me, don't watch me. That's just as fast as what it could be. I've been nothing but kind and good to people. And for people to viciously talk horrible about me, that says more about them than it does me. And that includes with Christine, with all the attacks that Christine gets. That, it's not fair. She doesn't do anything to hurt anybody. Yet they continue day after day after day to say shit about her and to talk crap about her. And that just tells you and tells me what kind of really people they are. Jackie Dobbs is his channel name. Let me see. Does he still have a channel? Because I can't find it. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. If you come over on my channel, you're going to hear me scream. You're going to hear me ring my call bell. You're going to hear me sing because that's what I do. Bonnie, quit lying. Bonnie, you are a perfect an example of one of these people I'm talking about. Never once has Ellie specifically named Don and Kansas as a suspect. You are sitting there twisting and turning the agenda. Never once have they been named suspect. Quit lying, Bonnie. You are lying. Stop it. Stop. Stop with the crazy. Stop with your mean, rude self. Go on back over to the channels where you belong, Bonnie. Because you are lying just like the creators that you follow. I mean, it's ridiculous how people make up lies. They lie, 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 lie. If they were if Don and Candace were suspects in this case, they would be named suspects. They have never been named. Not one person has been named a suspect in this case. Not one person. So stop lying and saying that they have. Just remove her and keep on loving Miss Daisy. Get her, Candace. Get her. You got a wrench. Get her. This is so sad. People coming in here bashing the Wells tonight. Tonight is to support them. I know they do it though. They will subscribe just so they can come in here and troll. Grown ass adults. Elvis and I. Let me see if I can find it. Grown ass adults. Elvis, how you spell Elvis? Elvis. Alvis. I really don't care what people think about me anymore on these YouTube streets. I really don't. I support the people that love me and care for me and an honest, good-hearted person, even though some of them may have a different opinion of me. They love me. Hello, Mama Four. And that's just how it is. So if you don't like what we talk about, if you want to come in here and start telling lies, then you're going to be kicked out. You're going to be blocked because you're coming in here stirring up a pot, keeping that pot going, and you're lying. You're a perfect example of lies. Daisy, your channel is going down because you keep attacking us for the Wells who do not support Summer, their own missing child. Biscuits and gravy. My channel is not going down. I would love for you to show me where my channel is going down. No one is attacking anyone. I am simply saying people needs to quit attacking them. And yes, they do support their child. Why would you come in here and say that? They have been out and about, putting out flyers, putting up Christmas trees, doing everything they can to help find their daughter. You're coming in here and talking smack. Quit lying. Quit lying, biscuits and gravy. My channel is not going downhill. My channel is just fine. I might not have all these haters that support me, but I don't want them in my chat. I'm sorry. I don't want them in my chat. If you're going to be ugly and talk ugly and act ugly, then I don't want you in my chat. I'm sorry. Weird. Most schools have zero tolerance for bullying, but some so-called adults do nothing but bully and get paid for it to make. Well, it's YouTube. YouTube has a lot to do with what is going on with the bullying. YouTube needs to stop it. YouTube, until YouTube takes control, it's just going to keep on keeping on. And let's not forget, Daisy is attacked daily. I am attacked daily. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I don't bother nobody else. I don't go in anybody else's chats. I don't say anything. I just do what I do on my channel. So for Biscuits and Gravy to come in here and say that, they're full of poop soup. Miss Daisy has over 10,000 subscribers. Her channel isn't going down. No, I don't. I'm not. So they need to just, I don't know where they're getting that from. I could care less. As long as I got the people that love me in my chats, I don't need a big following. I don't need to sit here and feed bullshit all day long to my people, because they know I'm honest and I'm upfront. So I don't have to sit here and feed nothing but lies and bullshit and make up stuff every single day to attack these parents. Right, Carrie. Right. Well, I mean, if these people don't like me, why are they subscribed to me? Because I've literally got it on an hour subscribe. I should have put it on 5 days like I did last time. For them to even come in here, they have to be following me. These tragedy channels are a joke. Their subs are even weirder. Well, they're mean. They're very mean people. Candace said, Miss Daisy, you got it. You are beautiful. Much love. Thank you, Can. I love you too, Rhonda Lynn. Listen, these people that think they come in here, they bother me, they don't. I'm used to it. They are nuts. Listen, if I opened up my YouTube and I didn't see my face all over it, I would be like, what's going on today? Is there something going on that I'm not sure? I'm not on the hate train today. I'm literally that used to people. And it's because there are particular creators and people that make sure that they continue to spread the hate and stuff. So that's just how it is. That's a part of life. Not your biscuits. Biscuits. Want to her bull crap goes to the church of PG. Oh, that's true. You're right, truth. But the thing is that I've seen that most less. If you want to come in here and you want to talk about Summer's case respectfully, you can. But you're not going to come in here, insult me, and insult people in my chat, my moderators, and my friends, and think I'm going to put up with it. It's not going to happen. That's how my whole life has been. I am a person of rules and regulations, and that's how I am. And that's how it always been. I've always been a law-abiding citizen. I've been a tax-paying, hard-working person who went through college and got a degree. And I have standards and I have rules and regulations. And if you don't like it, guess what? There's the door. Don't let it hit you on the tail on the way out. That's just how I feel. Please, Daisy, please don't make me call in. There's a video I think you should play of Jackie Dobbs. I can't find Jackie Dobbs. Thank you, guys. I'm just sick of them. Like, they think they're going to bully me. You can't bully a bear. I'm a grizzly freaking bear. You might budge me, but you ain't going to move me. That's for damn sure. And you're not going to run me off. So I don't care what you say or what you think or what cult channel you follow. Stay over in your own channel and stay off mine. Hey, Bertie! Literally, there was another creator the other night paying people super chats to come over and troll me. Like, I could care less. That just shows you that an adult, grown-ass man is acting like a 2-year-old child. Grow up. You are an adult. Start acting like one. Or are you? I don't know. You tell me. Love you, Paula. I'm not going to even address them. We're over here talking about summer, and I could care less what they think because they want to continue to stay in these chats over and over and listen to the same old BS all day, every single day, and all the lies that's made up on a daily basis. Let them do it. I mean, it's the week of Thanksgiving. If they want to surround their life with negativity, let them. That's on them. I'm going to continue to do my channel, live my best life, enjoy my week of Thanksgiving, and spread love and cheer. Holiday cheer. we talk over here. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about Summer's case sometimes. We talk about Kensington. We talk about a lot of things. We talk about God over here. One of the biggest and most biggest subjects we talk about over here is God. Boy, do you see them running, them devils. When you start talking about God, they run. The devil is a liar. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. He's a liar. He's a liar. Oh, the devil, he is a liar. I'll add more to it. And some beat too. But, it's okay for these people to come on all day, every day, hours at a time, bring up old BS that happened 2 years ago, analyze it over and over and over again, you know? Hey, Kathy, how are you? Hey, Rhonda Lynn. But yeah, I mean, Candace is missing her child today, and she wanted a place to come up and just talk about her child in the chat. And she's just, yeah, it's the holiday week when people are getting together with their families, and she's feeling kind of sad, and she needs support from her farm family over here, and we're going to give her support. Does that mean that we're going to talk about other creators or something? No, we're not. But if I come in here getting attacked, yes, I'm going to address it. Mostly we're talking about summer today. Daisy, the last time you sang that, I couldn't get it out of my head for 2 days. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Heather Lynn. But yeah, I mean, this mommy needs to have a platform where she can come in, talk about her child, and not be attacked and not be accused. There's other channels out here that does plenty of that. It is Thanksgiving week. We need to spread more holiday cheer and love and support. Right, Dame? You're absolutely right. I mean, if you want to rip the parents apart, then go on over to the cult channel that you came from. That spews out hate and hellfire out of their mouth. Don't come over here because we're not going to let you disrespect her over here. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. It's just not. I run my channel the way I want to run it over here, and that's just how it is. Well, Candace, do you want me to bring up the video? Send me the videos. Send me videos and I'll send them. Send me the videos and I'll put them up on Facebook. Let me pull my Facebook up. If you want to send it to me on Facebook, I'll pull them up. She's wanting to share videos this summer. Send them to me and I'll. Do you want to come up? Let me put the link there if you want to come up. Over here we have fun. We do what we want. But I'm not going to put up with BS. That's just not. They can throw a fit. Hello, Abigail Rose. They can throw a fit, put up all the memes they want, make fun of my weight all they want, talk about my Christianity all they want. I don't care. I know who I am with where I stand with God and who I am as a Christian. I know who I am as a person, and I know who I am as a United States citizen. I know I don't have a criminal record. I know that I've worked and paid my taxes and did my deeds. I have did everything right. And that's all I need to know. And I know that people know who I am. Doesn't matter. If you really love me as a person, you know me who I am, you know? So why should I care about what all these other people think? It should be okay for her to feel however she feels. It's not our place to discredit Candace and her feelings, all because someone has a thought or hate in their heart. Right. She wants to talk about her baby. It's Thanksgiving and her children are not here. And she's feeling sad. And that's okay. It's okay to feel sad. A lot of these channels are obsessed with you. PG is absolutely ridiculous. And PG always blames, me being friends with Donna Candace. But even when I wasn't friends with Donna Candace, PG attacked me. It's just the thing with her. She just always attacks me. I don't know why. But that's just PG. And we've been back and forth for going on 2 years, over 2 years now. Would YouTube flag a. Hang on. I can't see that. You don't even know who I am. You left me a long time. Is that a song? Hey, always late. How are you? Ooh, you've been cooking. Y'all, today I went to Yoder's. I got chocolate cake. I got a pumpkin pie. I bought me a big old thing of homemade butter. And I got a cookie cutter. What else did I get? And some Reese cups for my daughter. And we got lots of goodies for Thanksgiving. We're going to focus on the positive stuff over here. We're not going to bring nobody down. And for people to come in here and say, Dawn and Candace has been named as suspects. No, they ain't. There's nobody been named as suspects. Nobody has been ruled out, but nobody has been named a person of interest, nor have they been named as suspects. So don't come in here with the crazy stuff, because we don't want to hear it. We don't want to. Go for it, Birdie. But we do know that there were tree trimmers in the area, people looking at properties, and all that traffic in and out of there from the trafficking. We know that there's a lot of shady people around Donna Candace. There's a lot of people who's come on the YouTube streets and indicated themselves. Um, there's just a lot. And for people just to automatically assume that it's the parents, that's not right. Right. Astrology. It is time. It's time to be thankful. Time to actually care about people's feelings. Hey, beautiful Marita. How are you, baby doll? Is it cold? Pouring the rain? It's pouring rain here, too. A lot of shady characters. Yes, a lot of shady characters. I found a lot of shady people in that area. Yeah, there is a lot of shady. Kingsport in itself. I really do believe that there is a trafficking ring in Kingsport. I do think there is some kind of trafficking going on in Kingsport, Tennessee. Now, I don't know about Hawkins County, but I think that there is something going on trafficking, because for that little Santa Nelly girl to just disappear like she did, and with the little 19-year-old too, and all the others, there has to be something going on. Um, Let's see. Myrtle Burke said, Daisy, let's play a. Hang on. Daisy, let's play a turkey game tomorrow night. Who call in and make turkey sounds the best? Can you make turkey sounds, Myrtle Burke? We might try to play some little game. We might. Where's Matthew at? Kingsport has a big ring too. Okay, hang on. Has a big ring too. Many missing from there. Right. And Candace was in Kingsport that day. Who's to say that they couldn't have seen her out with that baby and followed her home? Daisy, there was 18 people arrested last night in Detroit. What for, Gail? Do you know? To be fair, sadly, I think drugs were very much involved with Lalea. She's an adult. She made awful decisions. Unfortunately, you're right there. That could be a big thing, Carrie. It's still sad in itself. Unfortunately, when you get people that do that stuff, it can happen. So yeah, 18 people arrested last night for human trafficking. Where was that at? Let's see here. I also think there is a crime ring that focused on drugs and trafficking, and I think the disappearances are related. I think it's been going on for about 4 years. I've been noticing many missing. Yeah, unfortunately though, Summer's the only little bitty that's not been found. Like there's just nothing on Summer's case, and that's sad. My daughter being stalked on Snapchat by a creep. Tell her to delete him. Heather Lynn said, Crime Critters crazy on the farm. They caught Sean Williams. Yeah, a lot of people said they caught him. That's good. My grandson's up there hollering. Hollering and a hooting and a hollering. He's a hooting and a hollering. Why was the turkey asked to join the band? He could bring his own sticks. That's a good one. Oh, thank you, Abigail Rose. Thank you. We love you, Daisy. Forget the haters. They're jealous. We support Can Can. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Thank you. Ándale, yeehaw, ándale. Thank you. Thank you, Abigail Rose. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hang on. It could be somebody calling in. It is. Hang on just a second.
Call from Barty.
Hello, you're live with Daisy.
Hi, Daisy. It's Barty. How are you?
Good. How are you, Barty?
Hey, I'm doing good. Just getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Ooh, I am too. I'm excited.
Are you? I am too. Are you cooking a big spread?
Yeah, well, we are, and my daughter is kind of together, and we're taking it over to her house. So, yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're making the turkey.
You
So,
will have help.
Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, for sure.
That's great.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it. See if you guys wanted to hear a good old Southern joke.
Yeah, we're ready for it. Give us one.
Express some holiday cheer.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, Daisy. There's two Southern belles, and they're sitting outside on this huge plantation. You just got to picture it.
Okay.
Like Savannah, Georgia, Tremont, big plantation.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sitting there talking. They're having their tea. And the one Southern Belle, she says, "Do you see this fine plantation I live at? My dear old granddaddy bought it and had it made just for me."
Mm-hmm.
And other Southern Belle, she just sits there and nods her head, and she said, "Well, how nice." And she said, other Southern Belle, she fancied her dress out, and she said, "Do you see these fine dresses I wear?" She said, "My mama had them made all for me." And the other lady looked her up and down. She said, "Well, how nice." And she said, "You see these fine horses that run in my field?" She said, "My husband bought them for me as a wedding present." And the other lady, she looked around at the horses. She said, "Well, how nice." The other Southern Belle kind of looked puzzled. She said, "Well, honey, what did your family ever do for you?" And she said, "Well, they sent me to that there etiquette school." And she gasped, and she said, "Why ever for?" She said, "Well, before I left, I was saying, 'Fuck you.' But now I say, 'How nice.'"
That's just a real polite way of saying it. That's probably what she was thinking.
The next time you get flustered, you just say, "Well, how nice."
How nice are you? That was a good one.
Yeah, I love that joke.
That is a good one.
I've
Oh
probably
no.
known that one for 20, 30 years. But,
You'd be surprised how really people think like that. They're probably sitting there thinking, okay. You can't get in trouble for saying that, though, can you?
That's right.
Even though it means something else.
It's kind of the alternative to bless your heart.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Yes, you too. Have a blessed one. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank
Bye,
you.
honey.
Bye, honey. Oh my gosh. That was funny, you guys, and it's the truth because I think that a lot. I have to compose myself, y'all. I have to compose myself. That's one good way of doing it. Oh, thank you, Creative Spirit, for being a member for 8 months. They're just jealous, Daisy. Love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's one way, definitely one way to say it in a polite way. Love you, Can. Candace sent me some videos. So let me see here. She's sending me videos of the kids. So she wants to show these videos of the kids. Hang on just a second, guys. Sorry about that. Let me pull them up. I'll show them. I don't know if does it have music on it, Candace? There we go. Aw. She wants me to show these videos of the kids. I don't know if I can make it bigger or not. That was a good one. I'm behind on chat. Sorry, guys. Good night, Candace. God bless. These are videos that she... I don't know. Does it have music on it? Yeah. I guess it don't have music, but she wanted to show them videos of her and the babies. Let me see if I can make it bigger. No. I think that's as big as I can get it. A baby Summer and the kids. There's Candace and Summer, the kids. They went a lot of places and did a lot of things together. People cannot sit there and say that they haven't. If you go to Candace's original Facebook, you'll see that. Candace, are they on your YouTube channel? That looked like Summer. All we got's memories, you guys. All we got is memories right now for Candace and Dawn. Why did the turkey get arrested? It was suspected of foul play. That's a good one. What's up with these jokes, you guys? Is this joke National Joke Night? Well, at least we're not getting them by Bless Lulu, because isn't it Bless Lulu that tells the dirty jokes? It's just sad, y'all. Just trying to be kind, you guys. You don't know what people are going through. She's missing her babies. It's Thanksgiving week. Normally she would have her kids with her. They're going, what, this is the third Thanksgiving without her kids. All I ask is for everybody to be kind. You don't have to agree, but just be kind. Them kids were loved. And yes, she took them out to eat all the time. They went to Chili's and everything. She misses her kids. Life's not the same without your kids. Hey, Wind and Wime, how are you? I still have my phone lines open if anybody wants to call in, tell a joke or whatever. I wish I could show it better. That looks like Baby Waylon. Baby Waylon looks like Summer, but he looks more like Candace, I think. Then Summer looks like Candace and Dawn together. Baby Waylon looks just like Candace. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Christian Johnson. But yeah, just be kind. You know, she's got to get up and go to work in the morning. She's going to be working through the holidays. And sometimes people do that just to be able to cope. They throw themselves into work to keep busy so they can cope. Just be respectful. I mean, how can you show respect for one person and not show respect for another person? I just don't get that. I wish you the best on this Thanksgiving day, Candace. God bless you and keep you. So many people in here are so supportive and loving of Candace and her heart, feeling her heart mother to mother, y'all. She misses her babies. You know, we got Selah. This is her first Thanksgiving without her son, who was a huge part of her life. There's a lot of people that don't have loved ones that they had last year, and it's sad. And we got to keep them in our prayers and in our hearts because they are hurting. They're absolutely hurting. Can you imagine going into Walmart and hearing the Christmas music and not having your kids to see all the moms and dads with their children? It's very sad. Yeah. It doesn't cost anything to be nice. This is hard time of the year. It is. It absolutely is. But it doesn't matter what you say or do. People are just mean. They're not going to change. You could preach till you turn blue in the head and they're still going to be mean. They're still not going to have a heart. They're still not going to care that someone's heart's aching because they don't have their children. They've got their mindset on one thing and one thing only. They can't set it aside to be nice. Miss Daisy, if these people knew Candace and what a huge heart she has, they would love her. I know. Everybody that meets Candace, you know, they see it, they know it. I mean, how can you not be around her and not see her, you know? And she gets mad and she lets it out sometimes, and we all do. If the boys are not returned home soon, Keep in mind, I know they will come home when they turn 18. I know that's a long time, but that's something to keep you going. You will see them again. Yeah, I tell her that a lot. A lot of people tell them that. Josie's only got a couple more years until he turns 18. And hopefully they'll be reunited. Candace and Don's had them kids, you know, what, Waylon was 9 almost all their lives. And they'll be back. They'll come back home. Whether or not it takes them out, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm really concerned about Donnie's health. His health. Donnie is absolutely, positively grieving himself to death over his kids. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what anybody does. I don't care what anybody says about me, says I'm lying and everything. I see a broken dad, a broken-hearted father that don't know how to cope, and I really worry about his well-being. I really do. The older we get, the more we lose. That's right, we do. But I do want to say to Don and Candace is that they will be back. Summer, I pray she's found. But hopefully, when the boys get older, they'll be able to come and see her. Hang on, y'all. I got to tell my grandson to hush. Hang on a minute. He's a squalling up there. Hang on just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. I don't know who he's talking to up there, but he's talking to somebody. He's up there laughing and squalling and everything. But yeah. Yep. It's sad. Beautiful babies, yep. And Summer was a beautiful baby girl. Blonde hair, blue eyed. We know what happened to a lot of these other children out here. We've got an idea, but Summer, we don't even have a clue. She's just gone. I don't know. I don't know. He don't listen to what I say. He's up there squalling. What do you call a fast turkey? Fast food. Okay, Gail. That's a good one. I'm sure she still is beautiful. Yeah, I do too. If not here on earth, in heaven, she's beautiful. Make no mistake, God takes these children. I know a lot of people are, they get mad at God over children's death, but what they don't understand is these children are with God. When they pass away, they go to heaven. There's no in between. They go straight to heaven. They go to be with God and they are happy. They might not be on earth, but they are in heaven and they are being taken care of. I believe that wholeheartedly with all my heart and all my soul that God takes care of children and he takes them home with him. Daisy missed the other joke. What's the other joke? But yeah, little Summer, she's a beautiful little baby. I don't know if Candace sent me another video or not. Let me look and see. See if she sent me another video here. Hang on. Oh, shoot. Hang on. No, that's the same one. No, this is it a different one? Or is it the same one? No, it's the same one. Hey, Lord, I can't go into Walmart. It's the first place we went when we moved here for school supplies. I can't do it. Oh, Abigail. How long has it been for you, Abigail? How long has it been since you lost your son? That's sad. We need to think about this stuff, you guys. We really need to consider this. That people are hurting out here. They've lost their loved ones. Let me see if I can bring Candace's old Facebook up just to show everybody where she posted about the boys in summer. This is the one that she had before Summer went missing. Let me pull it up. I'm going to go over it with you guys. And I'm sure she won't mind. Hang on. Of course, this is before she went missing. This was March 12th of 2021. This is before she went missing. Sorry to cause any problem, but yes, I had to start a new Facebook account. Here is March 12th of 2021. The kids at Chili's eating out, where everybody said, you remember everybody said that they starved, they didn't feed them kids, they never got to go nowhere and do nothing, they starved them. I mean, how many people have said that? Well, here's you some proof that it's not true. And yeah, I'm going to take this down for just a second so we can show these pictures of Candace's Facebook. Their summer eating. Sherry, that's Aunt Alice's mom. Let's see, I think there's more pictures this way of them. Okay, let's go back. Baby Waylon. There is Candace and Summer there. This was posted October 19th, 2020. This is Candace and Summer. This is before Summer went missing, a year before she went missing. You know my name, but not my story. And this is Candace with her baby girl that she loves. And here they are again. This is March the 2021 in Kingsport. I think this is with Sherry. Allie's mom, Sherry. And I'm sure Candace was very good to her. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Me and Sherry are eating at Chili's. Candace loves cars. This is what I want to show you guys right here. It is March 11th, 2021, right before, a few months before Summer went missing. You all read that right there. My daughter, she's my best friend. I'm not sure what I did to deserve her, but I thank God every day for her. She's wonderful, strong, and I could not imagine my life without her. I love her so much. Y'all hear Bub upstairs squalling? I don't know who he's talking to. He's up there squalling though. See, this was before Summer went missing, y'all. There's another picture, March 10th, 2021, of Summer. Candace posted of her baby girl. She was obviously very proud of her baby. Here is one, March 9th, 2021. Mama. As a mama, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I forget things. I lose my cool. And some days I go a little crazy. But it's okay because in the end, no one could ever love my child the way I do. All this is before Summer went missing, guys. I want you guys to see this stuff because there's so many speculations out here that Summer was not loved, that Summer was not cared for, that Candace was jealous of her baby girl, yet she posted her all over Facebook. And this is before she went missing, y'all. That one might not be good. Let's see. It's not always that one might not be good either. Let's see. My problem is I would go to the end of the world and back for people who wouldn't even go to the end for the streets for me. Boy, ain't that the truth. We find that out the hard way. When we ask Mom what time it is, her reply, half past the monkey's ass and a quarter. Oh, no! Here is some toys Candace had. I wished heaven had visiting hours. And that's probably because of her grandfather. We know Candace was very, very um, close to her grandfather. I know that, Ronald McDonald. We know that. But Candace is her mother, and you need to show respect to her during these holidays. Here's another one. The love between a mommy and a son is forever. I don't know who that dude is. I'm just showing you guys that she loved her kids. There's a place where look how beautiful that place is. She took them kids. I've said this before, but I don't think I ever seen her kids in the same clothes twice. Summer always had different outfits. Candace did provide and take care of them, take them to places to make memories. Yes, she did. Happy holidays, Amy Sperry. Yeah, I never got to go to beautiful places like this. Look how beautiful that is. She took them kids everywhere. There's Can. I don't know who that is. Sherry Bear. She calls her Sherry Bear. There's another video. This is February 2019. Look, her YouTube or her Facebook is filled with her children. This is February 5th. We're doing good, Amy. How are you? She loved her kids, guys. Her kids was her everything. Candace and Don both provide for those kids. Yeah, Donnie worked all the time. Look how cute. Summer had hair there. Look. Her hair was long in those pictures. Hang on, y'all. I'll put this microphone over here so I can talk to you all. But yeah. Candace and Don. It looks fun, yeah. Let's go down and see what else that she's got on here. I've went through this. This is February 4th, 2021. Summer's last birthday before she went missing. And she put happy birthday baby girl SummerWells. We love you. And she posted these pictures of the baby. Love my kids. This was posted January 30th of 2021. Look at those videos. Does them kids look like that they don't love their mom? They absolutely love their mom. Hey, Dustin. What's up, Dustin? Hang on. I'm getting a phone call. That's probably Matthew. Hang on.
Awesome. Amy?
Oh. Hello, Amy. You're live with Daisy.
Hello, Miss Daisy. I'm calling to wish everyone a happy holiday.
Oh, thank you. Happy holidays to you.
Yes, and I just wanted to talk about your conversation tonight. I'm thinking of the Wells, and I'm wishing them, the best holidays that they can have. And I don't know what to think about all this situation with these people, the way they're being treated. And
I know.
I wish we could talk some sense into all these people, but unfortunately, they can't put themselves into people's, situations and other shoes, I guess.
Well, it's easy to sit behind a computer or a phone and judge people, but what they don't realize, this is people's, when they turn their computer off, they can go on and live their life. But every day these parents have to deal with the fact that they don't have their baby girl anymore, and they're been devastated, and just be kind. Even if, I think people should just be kind, even if they don't agree. Just be kind, because we don't know. They've not been named as suspects or anything else. So Candace is having a really hard time. Yeah.
Yeah, and the point is that, Jesus was persecuted too. I mean, and to persecute people when there is no evidence is like the worst thing you can do to somebody.
Absolutely.
I believe that's the worst thing that you can do to a person. To persecute them when there's no, evidence that you can see, nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just got to be really, really hard on them. And I just really feel for them. I wish people would just stop with the behavior, of just constantly putting them down.
I do too. I wish that they would talk about Summer in a negative way and talk about whatever else could have happened to her if they're going to talk, and not always just twist, turn, and just rip the parents apart. I just wished it was better. And not only just the parents, people that support the parents like me and Christine, and we get ripped to shreds. Like, it is unreal how cruel people can be. Like, the mean, horrible things, and people that I don't even know will say horrible things about me and Christine. And I've never met them, nor have I talked to them. And I'm like, why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I just think it's evil in their hearts.
I think that what it is, Miss Daisy, is, really you and Christine and everybody that, has the understanding of how these people feel, they have a beautiful soul. I mean, not everybody has that, and I really believe that there's a lot of jealousy. I really believe a lot has to do with jealousy.
You think so?
Because, they can't be like you are, inside. And so, like you say, I think it's like a spiritual attack.
I do think it's spiritual.
A jealousy issue.
I really believe it's very spiritual. I do. I don't even think they realize that they are being spiritually driven to hate.
Yes, and it's really sad. I mean, I don't know. I've been listening to you from the beginning, and I feel bad about how you get treated and everything, but I'm glad that you're holding your head high. You know where you stand, and you're not going to let these people, knock you off course, because that's what they want to do. So
thank you. I appreciate it. And it's people like you that keeps me strong. People that support me, the genuine people, that keeps me coming back. Because I'll be honest with you, I wasn't going to come on tonight. And Candace is like, "You going live? You going live?" And I knew that she needed some support tonight.
Yes, and that was very kind of you to do, Miss Daisy. And like I say, I've listened to I've listened to other creators, these other people and everything. And I mean, you're seriously, whether a lot of people see it or not, you're seriously one of the best creators out here, because
thank you.
You do have a good heart, and you are not judgmental like a lot of people.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes, and so you are very genuine, and I picked that up right away, and I'm sure a lot of other of your listeners see that too, that you are a very genuine person. I mean, I don't even listen to any of the other ones, but I mean, you go on theirs and it's all, it's just like you say, it's all hate, it's all down, and then you get on yours and it's like Miss Daisy's up there talking, and she's, she's being genuine, and she's, doesn't judge people, and, you have a heart.
So. Well, thank you. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot.
You're very, very welcome.
I wish.
Yes, you're very welcome.
A lot of people, and that's just like with Christine too. She gets upset about what people say, but really, people know who she really is, and you can't. No matter how bad people try to rip that apart, people know in their heart what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And like I say, I've been around for 50 years. That's how old I am. And I mean, I can tell that it is, the evilness that's coming towards you all the time is due to, I think, a lot of jealousy and stuff. Because, like I say, you're an authentic person. And a lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, thank you.
They take it out on you like that. And it's just like, it makes them look foolish because, like, people that listen to you know that you're authentic,
Oh, I appreciate that so much. That means a lot. And that keeps me coming back. Hey, what, boy? That actually is you all, people like you, is what keeps me coming back to the YouTube stream, and I just appreciate and love you guys.
I want you to know that you're doing an excellent job. I listen to you every time you come on. And I do want to, I hope that Dad and Candace, enjoy their holidays as much as possible. I know that they're hurting, for their summer and their children and everything. And
yeah.
But, I want to just wish everybody happy holidays.
Thank you so much. And I want to wish you a happy holiday, too.
Well, thank you very much. And you enjoy your holiday and you keep going strong and keep being the authentic, wonderful person you are, Miss Daisy.
Oh, well, thank you. God bless you.
God bless you, too. You have a good night now.
You, too. And call back anytime.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, that's so sweet. See, it's people like you, like her and people that follow me that really just keeps me on these YouTube streets, guys. What's up, white boy? What's up? We're just over here. Candace has just had a little bit of a night where she wanted to come on and talk about summer. It's Thanksgiving week and she's feeling really down without her kids. And so she kind of wanted to come on for a little while and I guess just get support from people. And I don't blame her because it's a hard week for everybody, not just her and Don. They're hurting, but there's so many other people that's lost their loved ones. And I'm just going through her Facebook or one and showing people how much she posted about her babies. Like every other thing on her Facebook is her babies and her. So when people says, "Oh well," every one of these pictures, these kids are clean and they've got clean clothes on them. There's only a few, and I'm sure that we all could show pictures of our kids dirty when they're little. I know my kids didn't stay clean all the time. And Bub sure didn't because he's a boy. But that's part of growing up and it's part of being a kid. And you can't judge people. Just because you're a clean freak doesn't mean that everybody else is. Maybe people are happy being a natural barefooted person, Oh, you want a link? Okay. A natural hell. I was the biggest country girl. I was just like Summer growing up. So I understand Summer because I was just like her. I could run and jump. Listen, I ran track. I won third in the county in track. I mean, I really was a country girl. I was very athletic. And hey, White Widow baby. And so I can see myself in Summer. And I grew up way worse than Summer and them did. I mean, they lived good compared to what I did when we moved to Kentucky. Now, when we lived in Michigan, that was different. But when we moved to Kentucky, we didn't have no running water. And anybody that's ever been to Harlan County, Kentucky, they can tell you it's not the best place to live in the world. So C and D should sue PG for all of her daily lives. I know they could sue a lot of people. What's up, white boy? Are you up here?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just going on talking about summer. Candace wanted me to do a live tonight. I think she's just going through a hard time right now with it being the holidays and not having her kids and all that.
Yeah, that
So
could be painful. Shout out to Candace. Shout out to the chat. Hey, look, it's been a long time since I've been on your panel, and I don't know exactly what's all been talked about in the live, but I wanted to say something,
yeah,
real fast in regards to the people who like attack them and stuff.
yeah,
It's I don't want to bring any drama to your chat first and foremost, but it's just kind of like it's important for me to say this because it's a lot of people can be so fake on YouTube, but you know, there was I think it was a couple weeks ago or something like that. I saw, I'm not going to mention the creator, but somebody kind of did a review panel on the Lady Smiley, and this is just me talking. This is not Miss Daisy. This is my opinion here. The Lady Smiley is very negative towards the Wells. She says mean things. She's always like, she's trying to put herself on almost a higher horse. And I saw this other creator kind of like, maybe, how do I say this? Well, this other creator pretty much put on the internet what her kids and her family and all their business, like the whole shebang. And it
mhm,
was amazing. It was weird because as I'm watching this unfold in front of me, I've
mhm,
been watching this mean lady attack my friends for so long, put
mhm.
herself on this like pedestal, and
Yeah.
it's just crazy that like nothing that was said in this live did Don and Candace ever do, like being
No.
convicted. And it's almost sickening. Like as I'm watching it, I'm learning like how much of a dirtbag like this lady is and how weird it is for her to do that. But then it like hit me like there's really some people on here that are I think it's almost beyond an obsession. Like they make a YouTube channel and um how it's just so weird to even explain.
It's
They make a
almost
YouTube,
like
it,
stalkerish, ain't it?
it's weird. Yeah, and if you really think about it, anyone who's following what I'm saying and have seen the creator who did the live on Smiley or whatever, and again, I'm not mentioning any names, but if you watch that and learned like all of her dirt and whatever, um, it's like then you have to think like afterwards, what is her? It is an obsession, but then it's like it goes deeper. Like what is? It gets really freaky if you think about it. Like it's weird, man. It's weird, and I've been seeing like I've known this for some time, but and I don't want to single out Smiley. I'm just telling you what I've seen since the last time I've been up here, but I've seen a lot of people who are so angry or have this weird vendetta or spiteful or mean towards the Wells. It's a common thing. It's the same story
Yeah.
repeating itself. It's just like it's weird. So it makes you wonder really what the motives are from the harassment they get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But hopefully, we're tomorrow's Wednesday. Thanksgiving's the next day. It'd be nice to see like these people just give them a clear head for the holidays. You know what I mean? I know that's wishful thinking. I know these people are obsessed.
Mhm.
It'll never happen, but
No.
hopefully, they get a little peace for the holidays.
I hope so. And the thing is, I think actually, if Smiley met Candace and got to know her, that Smiley would probably like Candace. To be honest with you, because most people that meet her and get to know her, they like her. You know?
Yeah, I mean that lady, she's really got balls though, Daisy. Like all her kids, criminal records. She was calling me. a jailbird. I don't have any shame. I just got out of jail. It happens. I don't hide it. But it's like, lady, like the balls of you to call me a criminal. Your mother and all your children have longer records than I've ever had, and then you sit up here and just it's crazy. Even attacking the Miss Robin. Like, are you serious? It's just.
I don't get that. I don't get why they attack her so bad. She has
Well,
not hurt anybody.
they're doing it. Miss Robin is she's a better human than 90% of these people who cover the wells.
Right.
And I'm enjoying seeing like the lab, there's police there and stuff. And I don't know if you heard, either this guy's claiming his house got shot up. I
Who?
hate to say,
What?
yeah, I'm dead serious. That guy,
Who's house got shut up?
Miss Daisy, listen, that guy Josh, he's the worst one. There's a channel called The Grab. I had The Grab. Her name is Jenny. She's a good woman. I had her on my panel months and months and months ago. But
Uh-huh.
Josh did a romance scam on her, and yeah, it's just
Who
I don't
shut
want
his
to.
house up? Does he know who shut his house up?
Who?
Did Josh's house get shot up?
This is there's a recording out there. You haven't heard it?
No. When did it? When was his house supposed to get shot up?
Well, look, as much as I dislike Josh for what he does to the wells,
Hmm.
I don't want to promote the other creator who's got the recording. I'm sure the chat will figure it out, but I don't want to promote either channel, if that makes sense, because they
Yeah.
both done
Yeah.
nasty things to the family. But yeah, it's. I hate to say I'm. I
I
don't want
did.
to say I'm. Go ahead.
I didn't know anything like that happened.
Oh yeah, this has been going on a long time with these people that go above TBI and around any factual information that's out and conspiracy theories and these negative people. It all comes out at some point, and it's been coming out a lot lately. I don't want to say that I'm happy to see it, but at some point it is refreshing to see people get a taste of their own medicine, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
hopefully, it would just be cool to calm down for a few days so that
Yeah.
family can just relax, have their turkey, and you know what I mean? They're going through a lot.
Well, even Candace said she don't want it. She's going to be working through the holidays, so she's just. I know she's feeling down. She said it's that she's not going to cook or anything because it's not the same without her babies there. And I just feel like she was reaching out for some extra support tonight. That's what I feel like, and we do that over here and over on your channel and stuff, and that's what they need more than anything, I think, is support because they are, well, not only them, but they rip me to, they rip me to shreds too, white boy, and probably you too. And
No, they don't. No one rips me to shreds. I encourage any people
listen,
who attack the wells to bring it to my way, please.
you keep
Please,
your
please,
head
please.
up because I genuinely think you and your wife is very good people and you all love each other and you don't get a love like that every day. I can see it and feel the love that y'all have for each other and for your kids. And people make mistakes and don't let nobody like bring you down or anything like that because I'll tell you what, that woman had your back. Your wife did, and boy, she's a ride or die with you. And you don't
Yeah.
get that every day. People don't get that fortunate to meet the love of their lives and have someone in their life like that. And I genuinely
The
think y'all are good people.
Thank you. I appreciate that. The problem is, the internet's weird. I try to be like as transparent as possible and stuff, but
Hmm.
and I really appreciate you saying that. But just because you're a positive person and you're not like one of these weird people on the internet, you're normal. You can say something like that. And I can thank you for it, but there's also people who see that and almost like how the wells get attacked.
Yeah.
They'll attack that happiness, and it's envy, and like all types of stuff happens. People send emails and try to create some type of confusion between me and my wife all the time. I mean, we laugh at it because they're so stupid, but there's a lot of evilness on the internet, man.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
It's it, but I mean, most people, they're so stupid. Like it's laughable at some point, but
Hmm.
it's just like, why? Like, what would make somebody? You just said a lot, and again, I appreciate what you said.
Hmm.
That's what a normal person would do, but why would somebody go out of their way and try to cause friction between a man and his wife? Like, it's so weird. Like,
It's
this is what these
evil.
people
It's
do.
demonic.
It's so weird. And you just imagine, like, I'm nobody. I'm nobody, and that probably wouldn't even happen. You know what that probably comes from? Because they have so much hate towards Don and Candace,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, that they want to do that, so they can kind of dismiss me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's weird,
They're
man.
they're on the attack of any of us that support Don and Candace. Like they even attack Christine. They attack me for my weight. All the time, constant making fun of my weight and all that. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. I know that I'm a larger lady, but what they have a dark soul, and it's evil.
Stacey, let me help you, right? So, so people who can't make fun of your weight, are they creators?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
no,
people in the chats.
no, hear me out, hear me out.
Yeah.
So, are they true crime creators?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to use that to your advantage. So, when they call you the cow lady, and they make all these uh, body shaming jokes,
Yeah.
just sit on it, and then whoever did it, you throw how you beat these idiots on the internet with their own words.
Yeah.
So then what you say is, well, what if Summer Wells was overweight? Would she be a cow?
That's true.
Would you be advocating for an overweight kid? They'll
Hmm.
change their tune real fast. So it's real easy. That's the recipe to these idiots on the internet is you beat them with their own words and their own actions. It's what I've been doing
I
since I've been on here.
genuinely, I genuinely think that a lot of these people don't have a heart. There's no care in them. They've got so much evil in them. When you say the horrific, mean, vindictive things that they said about me or Christine or you, and they don't even know us, that takes a very evil person, in my
Why would
opinion.
somebody mess with Miss Christine? She doesn't do any
They
drama.
tear her apart. They tear her apart. Like
Come on, that's wrong.
somebody was
People
making fun of her.
trolls.
You know,
She's not even biased.
no,
Like I
she's not
feel
monetized or anything.
like Miss Christine is almost as neutral as it gets.
Yeah, I know. But because she's friends with the Wells, she gets attacked too. And so, you know, that's like Ziggy said over and called her disgusting. I mean, really? Really? I'm trying not to do drama, but it just upsets me when people hurt my friends. And Christine, we know she's not anything like that. And she gets upset where I don't anymore. I'm just used to it. And so they're not going to dictate who I care about or who I have on my panel. I'll have who I want to. If they don't like it, then they don't need to come over and be in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody came over a while ago and said, Don and Candace has been named the number one suspect. I'm like, that is a lie. Nothing but a lie. Oh, we lost him. Let me put the link back out for him. His service is not good. But it's a lie, nothing but a lie. So help you God. So they are extremely jealous of Christine. Yes, they are. And then Ziggy stood over there trying to play innocent, acting like she wasn't over there talking about us when she was clearly playing a video about making fun of me and Christine, while AB got in there and uh, give her a super chat and told people to come troll me. Like, he is a grown ass man, a grown man acting like a 2-year-old. Is that a man or is that a child? Is that a man in a child's body or a child in a man's body? I mean, what kind of grown man acts like that? I mean, seriously? Come up here, white boy. We lost you. Yeah, Christine is a good person. But for you to sit over there and bash people and say stuff about people and then play the victim whenever somebody comes back at you, like, I don't care what Ziggy says about me. I don't care what she thinks, nor do I care what her evil chat thinks about me. That does not mean anything to me. I pray for Ziggy because Ziggy is dabbling into some very evil stuff. She is dabbling into the dark side, and it's dangerous. It's very dangerous, and all we can do is just pray for her because she's dabbling into evil. Absolutely, positively, 100% evil. And she's getting deeper and darker into the evilness with those tarot cards and everything else. But listen, all I'm here to do is warn people about it. They don't listen. That's all we can do. All we can do is pray that the Lord shows her that this is dangerous, and that's as far as it can go. Everyone gets attacked. All sides seem to participate. Nothing makes any sense in Summer's case. It's maddening. Well, you're right, Abundance. You're very right about that. But let me tell you something. It's very hard to sit back and watch you get attacked day after day after day and not say anything. It's very hard for me. I'm a very vocal person and I get mad. And when I do, I speak my mind. Ziggy thinks she's so pretty. I'm not saying Ziggy's ugly by all means. I'm not saying anything about her looks or anything like that because that's mean to do. And I don't think she's an ugly person as far as her looks wise. Now maybe her heart might be that way, but genuinely, like, if she wants to do her YouTube channel to take care of her daughter, then that's okay. But don't do it making fun of other people. I know drama sells, but it's not good. And she's leading people down the wrong path spiritually. And that's sad that people know God, but yet they choose to follow a path of going to these psychics and getting tarot card readings, and they don't even have a clue of how dangerous it really is. I mean, they do. They don't care because they like it and that's what they want to do. Ziggy's ways make her look ugly. Well, I can't say I don't agree on that because she's not been very nice to me from the Rose Bly thing on up. Literally, I was telling people not to attack her in my chat during the Rose Bly thing. And then she was over there making a live bashing me. And I was like, what? But as far as me attacking her, like talking about her looks and all that, no, I'm not going to do that because I don't think she's a homely woman. I think she's a pretty woman. I think she has a daughter to take care of. And I just think that she could run her channel a lot better. People like her personality. But the thing is, the drama is not good. Bashing other creators or coming after other creators because you don't agree with their content and everything, that's not good. And then coming after Christine. I mean, Christine's never done anything to Ziggy. Personality has more to do with it than anything. Looks ain't everything. Ziggy is a pretty woman. I just don't like her personality. Respectfully, I will not bash anyone's looks or appearance. Well said, White Widow baby. I don't wish her the I don't wish anything bad on Ziggy because, like I said, she has a daughter that she has to take care of. She can do her channel wherever way she wants to, but she just needs to leave me and Christine alone. Just stop with the BS. I mean, I've not even been on the YouTube streets to know what's been going on the YouTube. I don't even know. I still don't know what's going on with Josh. What did somebody shoot Josh's house? Ziggy usually has no idea what's going on. She hears bits and pieces and runs with it, makes her look ridiculous. Well, we can do it. All of us can actually do that. I've done that myself. But the thing is like she thinks everything is cute and funny. Like it's not okay when she gets attacked, but if it's cute and funny to make fun of other people. And it's not okay to do that. If you're going to make fun of other people, then be ready when other people come back at you. I'm not going to make fun of her. I'm just going to call her out for what I think is right and what's wrong. Miss Daisy, apparently Ellie said Josh's house was not involved. Was there a shooting at Josh's house? See, I didn't know anything about it. See, I told you guys I've not been on the YouTube streets. I literally stay off these YouTube streets during the day. It was a lie Josh made up to something that girl you played that night. Oh, was it a long time ago? It was a while ago. Oh, I thought it just recently happened. Listen, we can agree to disagree, guys, but there's nothing wrong with being kind to somebody when they're going through a hard time. You might not believe, in them and you might not agree with things, but during times like this, just try to be kind. Just like what White Boy said. Someone could have been stalking Summer on Candace's social media. Yes, Candace had TikTok and everything. Social media is very dangerous. Yes. Do you know that the dark web will take your Facebook pictures of your children and put them on there and sell them? That was exposed a while back. Daisy Sean Williams is in custody. Yeah, I know. I heard that they did. Listen, I'm not going to comment on Josh because I just ain't. I don't know. Josh can do his thing. I do mine. I just don't wish anything bad upon Josh. Like I don't want no one to hurt him. I don't wish anything. But him and Don are going to fuss back and forth, and that's just what they do. So, you know, it's just between him and Josh. I don't want to fuss with Josh. I just don't wish anything bad on Josh. I don't. I don't wish anything bad on any YouTuber, to be honest with you. Look how easy it is to stalk someone on social media. Social media is very dangerous when you put your children on there. We don't know that. We didn't know that. How does any of this help find Summer or any other child? How does it bring justice? It don't bring justice. Abundance. It don't bring justice. That's the sad part. All it does is bring chaos. Hey, Lady of Love, how are you? All it does is bring chaos. I know. I seen that. Listen, in a sense, I wouldn't even worry about that woman. To be honest with you, that woman has said such horrible things about Summer, and people go over there and support that. Don't worry about people like that. Let God deal with people like that. You're better than that. That woman, I'm gonna be nice. I'm just gonna be nice. That's all you can do is be nice, guys. That's all. I'm not gonna say no more, but I'm just saying this. Some of these people who talk ish about me, I don't care because they are not good people at all. I know who I am as a person, and I don't care what they say about me. I know who you are as a person, in a sense, and don't worry about it. Just like with Christine, she shouldn't worry about it. She don't have to deal with these people in everyday life. All she has to do is just turn her computer off and say, and listen, during the day, I do that. Unless I'm doing videos for you guys, I don't get on the internet during the day. Every once in a while, if it's Matthew maybe or something like that, but as far as yeah, you're in New Zealand, she needs to just leave you alone. But look at the source, innocent. Just sit back and look at that source. Is that source really worth worrying about what she thinks? It's just not. This is Thanksgiving week. We should focus on love and family and support and let the haters just rot in their hate. Because that's what makes them happy. They love the drama. They don't, they've got evil souls. Just like I said about White Boy, they do. They have, majority of these hate people. I mean, how can you get on a Facebook and tell somebody, threaten to hurt a person that you've never met in your whole life or you have talked to? You've never talked to them and you've never met them in real life, yet you want to hurt them. You get on a YouTube channel and threaten them. For what? I don't get that. That takes a very evil person to do that. Hey, Blue Heron, how are you? If you don't like what another person's doing, just simply don't go to their channel. Andrew, stuck up for you? Okay. That's good, innocence. Hey, I'll stick up for you too. But really, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I'm just over it. I mean, it doesn't matter what you say or do to these people. They don't care. They literally just don't care. Except for Ronald. Ronald's the only one that does. Daisy, the only one hating is you, my friend. Ronald, why you love being in my chat? Ronald's got 50,000 different accounts, and all of them are on Daisy's. He comes in here with every one of his accounts so he can voice his opinion. He comes over here to make the farm great again. But yeah, the sad thing is, Lady of Love. The sad thing is that this 5-year-old baby, well, she's going to be 8 in February, is still missing. Nobody's been named as a suspect. Nobody's been named as a person of interest. Um, there was so many shady people up there on that hill and around that hill. The time she went missing, I mean, Jody Sue came on alive and told that there were people there trying to buy property and tree trimmers and, all the drug activity that was going in and out of that holler. There was a lot of things being stolen from Donnie at that time. Who's to say when Summer was down in the bottom of that basement playing that somebody did not come to that door? She let him in. Or she did not go out that back door to go swing and they were back there looking for something to steal and grabbed her. I mean, I know one night our dogs were going crazy. My husband looked out the window, and one of the guys from down the road was in the yard here in my husband's truck lifting up his toolbox and didn't even care, right underneath the light. People are bold, and if they're out to steal, they will steal. And let me tell you one thing. Oh, did she, Frankie? A crime of opportunity, a 5-year old little blonde haired, blue eyed girl. You're desperate for drugs. You're looking for something to steal. You find a 5-year old little girl coming out the back door in a holler where nobody else can see. And you're thinking to yourself, I can take this child and sell her into traffic. You think that that's not possible? You're very, very, very wrong. When people get desperate for money, they will do anything. And you know that. Drugs. Drugs is the leading cause of a lot of children losing their lives. You think for 1 minute that if one of those druggies wasn't up there on that hill trying to steal something and they saw that baby come out that back door by herself, little tiny 5-year old blonde haired, blue eyed baby, that they wouldn't take that opportunity and them desperate for drugs? You better think again because it could happen. And it could happen quickly, especially in that area. And it happens more than what we know. They get desperate, they found an opportunity, they took it. Um, I do think Summer might have known the people. You know, my opinion, speculation, one of Candace's good friends was, on the substance. She raises a red flag for me, a big red flag, because her daughter played with Summer. Her daughter was friends with Summer. Her daughter stayed with Summer. She knew that property, and Summer would have went with her. At that time, allegedly, that girl was on the substance, and her family was coming around there stealing off Donnie. Who's to say that they didn't have it planned to come up there and take that little baby somewhere and sell her off into the trafficking? You think it's not possible? Huh. You better go back and look at Kensington, because I saw an interview the other day on there where a man asked another guy from the streets, he said, what's the worst thing you've ever seen on these streets? You know what he said? A woman having relations with an animal for $5, with a pit bull. I think it was a pit bull. It was a dog. $5. You think that they would do that for $5 if they didn't see they get desperate enough for that stuff, and they was looking for something to steal and they didn't come upon a little 5-year-old baby girl, that they wouldn't take that opportunity? You are wrong, because that can happen. Yeah, I know, Frankie. I watched it on one of those videos. It was awful. Yeah, he said right there on the streets, she did it for $5. Disgusting. I should have put a trigger warning up. But that just goes to show you how desperate and how sick these people really are. When they get wanting that drug, they will do anything. They don't even care about their own bodies. They let their limbs rot off on the streets. They let big sores. They let their minds go. That drug is so strong, they will do anything. And if you think for one moment that they wouldn't take a 5-year-old little child if they found the opportunity to do so, you better think again. Because these people are rotten to the core. They're desperate and they don't even care about their own lives. Just because that baby was in a holler didn't mean that there wasn't bad people that came around. You know, Don and Candace are very trusting people, and people knew that. They knew they were trusting. Just watched a new hard hitting documentary, The Fall of Minneapolis. Somebody said that they went in and cleaned up San Francisco in one day. Now, I don't know if I believe that or not, but allegedly they're saying that they cleaned up San Francisco in one day. What did they do with all the homeless people? Did they take them somewhere and drop them off? Did they put them in motel rooms? There was supposed to be some big shot person from another country coming into San Francisco, and they went in there and cleaned it all up. Did y'all hear about that? In one day, yet no videos were taken. Quote from an article while, hang on. Let's see. Quote from an article while we were out at one point doing survey lines, and there was a flash of a car that went up Candace and Donnie's driveway. She recalled something about it struck me wrong. Yeah, that's weird. I seen that. And then her son said an animalistic scream. Really weird too. Hang on, somebody sent me a message, y'all. Is this? Oh, okay. Somebody just sent me something. Man. But yeah, I mean, Jody Sue knew everybody that was coming in and out of that holler. So who's to say, you know? Who is to say? I live in a holler just like theirs, and 3 times this year they have me confirmed men trying to pick up kids, 2 in a U-Haul at 6 a.m. before school looking in the window. See? And you do live in a holler, Angie. Hang on, y'all. I hear something in the kitchen. Hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. PG started more than once on her channel that the LR is looking at, Ellie is looking at the parents, and there is no need for anyone to look anywhere else. Sending false messages like that could prevent someone. We all know what that agenda is for. We know what her agenda is. And sadly, people believe it. They went on with their evening and the kids returned to being kids. Jody Sue said she headed down her driveway at 6 p.m. to tend to flowers. At that point, I start hearing them holler. Wow. What time did Jody Sue say she heard the animalistic scream? Does JS ever mention the car coming back down the driveway? I don't think she does, Danny. Mindy said, Miss Daisy, 5 or my grandbabies were adopted out through CPS 15 years ago. The oldest lives with us now, and he found us by remembering my son's name at the age of 3. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm sorry that happened to you. I've not heard her say that she heard anything either. And we know that if somebody went up that holler, she'd be investigating because she was on the lookout for Jackie Dobbs. We all know she was on the lookout for Dobbs that day. But there was a lot of tree trimmers and a lot of people around at that time, so I don't know. I wonder how far they went. If she's telling the truth, I wonder how far they went up the holler. I just wonder how far they went up. Did they go halfway up and walk the rest of the way? Were they looking for something to steal and come across Summer? That's what I was wondering. In the article, it stated an hour and a half before Summer was missing, they heard something far more suspicious, a scream. An hour and a half before. I hope the others find you also, Mindy. I do too. Why has Jackie Dobbs not had a lie detector test? He said they called him on the phone. What the F? I know. Especially him shaving all of his body hairs. That's weird. So that was approximately 4:30. Huh. My pig used my phone as a chew toy. I'm having to voice chat, which often causes typos, but hopefully you all get what I'm saying. Yeah, we hear you. See, I just wonder, what if Jody Sue's telling the truth about that? What if somebody came up there to steal and they drove halfway up the mountain and they took Summer? What is my bub doing up there? He's up there making all kinds of noises. Lord have mercy. Anyway, you know, I mean, I watched the interview where Jody Sue's son said it was an animalistic scream. Hey, JJ. Hey, Miss Daisy and everyone. I'm driving home, but listening. You're driving all the time, JJ. Every time you're driving. You are a busy man, a very busy man. Where is Matthew at tonight? I've not seen Matthew nor heard of him whatsoever. But yeah, just makes you wonder, did somebody pull up there and walk up there? I think the person that did get Summer, I think they did come up there to steal. I think they could have very well come up there to steal something and saw that little 5-year-old innocent, precious baby. And, if this person's out there listening, you may get away with this on earth, but make no mistake, you will have to answer to the Lord God for your actions. And if you've hurt that baby in any way, you will be judged. And you will burn in hell for what you've done to that baby. Make no mistakes about that. So the best thing you do if you've got that baby out here somewhere is to bring her home. Take her to a gas station, tell her to go in, call her mom, drop her off at a fire station, drop her off at a hospital, tell her to go in and talk to the person, drop her off at a police station, but let her go. Let her come home in this nightmare. Unfortunately, I don't think people are going to do that. I don't think that you can talk an evil person out of being evil unless God works on them. That's the only way that you could. But I'm begging you, if you are listening to my live stream right now and you have Summer Moon Utah Wells, then take her and bring her home. Bring her home. Let her be with her family. Stop this nightmare. What you are doing to this family, you are destroying a whole family. No, they might not be perfect, but they love their child. And I really think that this is going to take Donnie out. I hate to say this, but Donnie is grieving himself to death, and I am a witness to that. Like, I really believe in my heart and soul that he is grieving over his daughter. He don't handle it well at all. I'm not going to say that he handles it well, but he handles it the way he knows how. And is Donnie perfect? No. Is Donnie redneck sometimes? Yeah, I am too. But do I think that he hurt Summer? No. And do I think he's grieving? Yes. Do I think he knows where Summer's at? Absolutely not. And I think that this will absolutely, eventually, I think he made, I mean, people can die from a broken heart. I really believe that people can die from a broken heart. One of my friends died from a broken heart after her daughter died. She couldn't go on. She ended up having a heart attack 2 weeks after her first birthday. I agree, Daisy. He's not looking well at all. No. And when you're trying to cope with a situation like this and deal with an addiction, it doesn't help. It only makes it worse. And it's sad. It's just a sad situation all the way around. Every time I talk to that man, every time I call Candace, it's always about them kids. It's about Summer. It's about the boys. It's about how they're going to get them back. It's about where is Summer? What happened to Summer? And that's what it is. And one thing I have learned about Don and Candace, a lot of people think Don and Candace argue when they are talking to each other, but that's just how they communicate. They laugh, they joke around with each other, and they communicate like that. A lot of people think, oh, they're fighting. No, that's how they talk to each other, but they love each other. They love each other very, very much. Make no mistake about that. And it's a sad situation. And I just pray that law enforcement, we just really need to pray for our law enforcement to be able to, something happen to where this little baby girl is found. They get new clues, they get evidence. Even if she's not with us anymore and she's not on earth anymore, at least for Don and Candace to get some kind of closure, to be able to bring her home and give her a proper burial. I'm not saying that's the case, but at least they get closure. But right now they're living a nightmare. They are living a nightmare. You will not escape God's wrath. Exactly, innocent. No matter how much you run, look what Cain did when he killed Abel. He ran and hid from God. God said, What did you do? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the earth. He knew. He knew what Cain did to Abel. He ran and he hid, but it didn't stop God from knowing what he did. And you can't run. And you will have to answer to God if you took this child. Or if you're out here listening and you've hurt a child or abducted a child or kidnapped a child, any child, and that child is still alive, take that child back. Take that child back. You only get one life. You don't want to mess your life up over some obsession, money, or drugs. Take that baby back. Drop it off at a hospital, fire department, the parents' driveway, whatever you have to do. Do not hurt that child, because your wrath from God will be way worse than hurting an adult, because Jesus spoke about the children. The children are our future. He talked about it, about the wrath on people who hurt children. And you never know who's listening. If you've got thoughts of doing something like that, get help. Call out to God, talk to a pastor, go in and get therapy, get some kind of help. Don't hurt a child. Because once you hurt that child, you've hurt that child for life. And also go out to parents. Don't let your children stay all night with friends. I don't care how much you think you know the family. You don't know them. Don't let them stay all night. Watch your kids around strangers. Watch your kids around family members. Talk to your children about people touching them and when to tell. Talk to your kids. Protect these babies, because it just takes one time to mess their mind up. And once it's done, that child is scarred for the rest of their life, and their life will never be the same. People might come at you for being an overprotective parent, but oh well, at least your child will be safe. At least your child won't have to live with that thought going through their mind every single solitary day of their life. Keep our children safe. Don't hurt children. It's evil. It's vindictive. It's evil. It's mean. It's cruel. And you most certainly will burn in hell for hurting a child. Daisy, I have visions that Summer is locked in a room and it scares me. I don't think that. I think there's so many people that's got prayers out here for her. I would hope not. I hate to think of that happening to baby Summer or any of the other children that's out here missing. But, if we could just stop one person from hurting a child, tell them to seek help. If they have a perversion or they have an obsession, there is help out here. You don't have to go down that line. You can get your drugs from some other way. Don't hurt a child. Don't sell a child. Because when you sell a child, that child will go through horrific. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Ronald McDonald. Oh, Ronald McDonald. He's a pistol. Has Don and Candace ever thought about doing grief counseling? NAMI has a group in each community. They also know of trauma and dealing with the system. The people are very supportive. I don't know if that's ever been offered to them, but I do think that it could help them. Absolutely could help them. Or anybody that's suffering from grievance. Listen, don't be too proud to get help. If you need help, listen, when I had my hysterectomy and I realized that I was Satan's spawn. I knew that I had to go get something to calm me down. And so I went and I asked for help. I went and asked my doctor to put me on Celexa, and he helped me. He gave me Celexa, and it helped tremendously. And it's not, you don't have to be ashamed to get help if you need help. It's better than hurting somebody or hurting a child, you know? The world that we're living in today causes so much depression and anxiety and stuff, you know? I don't know. I just, I don't have respect for, I don't think I could ever, and I know this is bad for me being a Christian and say this, but I don't think I could ever look at a person the same if they hurt a child. If I knew they hurt a child, I could never, ever look at them the same. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a girl I worked with. I loved her to death. We worked together. She was the best person in the world. Well, one day she broke down and told me that she was 16 weeks pregnant and she decided that she didn't want the baby anymore. So she talked a coworker into coming and taking her to Knoxville to have an abortion. And she said that she throwed up and cried the whole way down and everything. It was a little Hispanic baby. And she said that she went in there anyway and had it done. She was crying the whole time she was telling me the story. She said the nurse said, after it was done, she said, "Oh, we got to go count the body parts now." And she said she realized then what she had done. She didn't realize that they had done the thing they did to the baby, which is basically, yeah, let me put that trigger warning up. When they take a baby that at that age of pregnancy, they literally, the baby is alive and they pull it out by its arms and legs piece by piece while the baby is alive. And she didn't realize that until it was done. And she said right after that, she checked her messages and her mom was like, "Don't do it. I'll help you raise the baby." But by that time, she had already done it. And I don't know if it's just human nature or what, but I lost all respect for her after that. I don't know why, but it just, and I know, I don't know. And I don't mean to be judgmental, but I just feel like she could have done something else. It wasn't her first child. She already had one. I felt like because it was a Hispanic baby, she didn't want it. And I don't know. I just lost it. And maybe I'm wrong for doing that, but I lost all respect for her when I found out she done that. 16 weeks. I've held a 12-week baby in my hands before. I know how perfect they are. I know they have arms, legs, toes, fingers, face, nose, mouth, ears. They have everything. A 16-week baby. I know. I just, when it comes to kids, babies, I just don't, nope. And I don't know. I just lost all respect for her. They take a scalpel and cut the spinal cord first, then they do the rest. That's sad. It's horrific what they do to babies. And a lot of girls don't even realize that their babies really look like a baby. They think it's just a blob. I think there was one time there was this young girl that had like 3 abortions, and they like somehow she saw one of the babies after it was aborted, and she saw it was a human, and she was devastated. Like she went in complete hysterical because she saw that it was a real baby. I am telling you, I have held a 12-week baby in my hand. The baby probably wasn't even deceased at the time. It was still pink. That baby was perfect. And yes, it had its little genitals. It was a boy. Absolutely beautiful baby. Beautiful baby. It was little. It was transparent. You could see through it, but it was perfect in every way at 12 weeks. It had arms, legs, toes, mouth, nose, ears. Perfect. I'll never forget it. Ever. Ever. God don't make anything that's not perfect. I had a coworker years ago who had an abortion come back to work the next day laughing about it. I could not stomach to speak to her. I know. I don't know. It's just you can't. I hate like like Auntie Sherry, she's got up here and told about her situation. And that was a long time for Auntie Sherry. She regretted it. It was an early on pregnancy, which doesn't make it any better. But when people make mistakes and they realize they make mistakes, it's different. But this girl, she knew better. She knew better, especially at 16 weeks pregnant. I cannot believe the nurse said that to her. Terrible bedside manner. Yep. She realized then what she had done. She didn't know that they did that kind of stuff. She didn't know that baby was as big as it was either. They're pretty good sized babies. I've seen 16-week babies that they put when a mother miscarriages and they want to hold their babies. They actually have clothes that we put on them, little tiny clothes, and dress them up and wrap them up. And some of the little like clothes will say in heaven now or something biblical on it, and take pictures of the baby and make like a little baby box for that mother, to keep a keepsake. They even take a lock of the baby's hair. If the baby has hair, they'll take a lock of that and put it in that box for that mother, because majority of mothers grieve over their babies. Hey, no fear. Yeah, it is a trigger warning. Now, like I'm not bringing judgment on someone who has had an abortion in the past and they are truly sorry for that. But for somebody to deliberately do it or continuously do it, continuously get pregnant and have abortions and brag on it, no. I was jailing with a girl 5 months pregnant, and she got out less than a month later and went to Ohio to have an abortion. Broke my heart. She was an evil person. See, that's sad. That's sad. And for these doctors and nurses, in my opinion, to perform partial birth abortions at 9 months, there's no words. There's no words. There's no words to me. To take a 9-month-old baby and mm-mm, mm-mm, no. And some of these people that works in these clinics has told horror stories about babies being born alive and the doctors unaliving them anyways. One girl said the baby reached up and grabbed the doctor by the finger, had its little hand wrapped around the finger, and the doctor stuck the thing up its spinal cord and unalived it. Now you tell me that ain't evil. That's evil. No other way around it. Most women don't realize what the baby goes through during an abortion. They pull out the limbs one by one, stack them to be counted, and no anesthesia for the baby. Right? Sleuth Fairy. The baby is alive. I had a miscarriage a few months ago, so this abortion talk has got. Oh, I'm sorry, White Widow baby. You know what your baby's in heaven. Name your baby, White Widow baby. Name your baby. God will give you a name of that baby. Just ask Him to give that baby a name. I pray and decree fertility in Jesus' name on White Widow baby, and may God touch her wound and bless her with a beautiful rainbow baby. In Jesus' name. Woo, I feel the spirit. Woo, White Widow baby. I feel, ooh, honey, you gonna have a rainbow baby. Ooh, Lord. I feel it strong right now. I'm sorry. Ooh, that come up on me. Ooh, I'm sorry, but I feel it. Ooh, the Lord just let me know, White Widow baby, you are going to have a rainbow baby. Ooh, Lord. That just come out of my mouth. And oh, my Lord. Ooh, Lord. There's a baby coming. I felt the spirit right there. Honey, when that spirit hit you, oh, my Lord. Thank you, honey. It's been a rough road to navigate these few months. I love you for your prayers. Love you all. It's more than just a prayer, White Widow baby. I felt that strong. When I was speaking that, I felt it. Like the Lord. Woo! I'm telling you, I still feel it. I still feel it. I can't even hardly speak. Woo! You gonna have your baby. The Lord's gonna bless you, honey. The Lord's gonna bless. I feel it strong. I'm sorry. I feel it. I can't help it. I feel it. When I said that, I felt it. Y'all, if you've ever experienced the Lord when He comes through you and He gives you that, you know it's real. And it's real. I just felt it. I want to cry. Whew. Y'all, I'm just saying. That's all I'm going to say is I felt that. When I said that, I felt it. The Lord's going to bless her. She's going to get a rainbow baby. We declare it, decree it, speak life. I can't help it. When the Lord touches you, White Widow baby, you can feel it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Amen. Amen. I feel that baby's coming. Abundance. A rainbow baby is a baby that blesses a couple after they've lost a baby to miscarriage. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the same thing, Rhonda Lynn. I'm thinking the same thing. I just didn't want to say it. Did you feel it too, my three sons? Did you feel it too? I don't know. I just felt it really, really strong. It's hard to explain it, guys. You only have to, when you feel that Holy Spirit on you, you just know it comes through. And you can't deny it. We all know soon enough. That's right. That was a word of knowledge from God. It was something because I was feeling it so strong. We'll know soon enough. You felt it too, my three sons? Yeah. I'm having an interesting dinner, pancakes and potato chips. JJ, you eat what you got to eat to get through. Wow. That was real, guys. That was real. I'm ovulating, so TMI maybe, but God is good. Ooh, I can't even read the rest of it. It will happen when it's supposed to, and when it does, you all will know. You better tell us. Ooh. Well, I felt it. That's all I'm going to say. I felt it. I felt it. We had so much sadness here for our precious white widow baby to bring us joy with her first baby. Can you imagine? I know. Do you have children already, white widow baby? I don't know. Okay, it's what I thought. I thought you did have some children. Well, I'm just telling you what I just felt when I said that. I felt the Holy Spirit. So I don't I can't I just feel like something's getting ready to happen. That's just how I feel. Well, the wife and kiddos are McDonald's and I'm not in the mood for McDonald's, so it's potluck tonight. Potluck tonight. Okay. Yes. Do you think I should change my name? You don't have to change your name, Innocent. Why would you change your name? Because of the harassment? Amen, honey. White Widow baby, grab onto that and praise the Lord for it. Praise the Lord. Because I feel like there's a rainbow baby coming. Oh, my Lord. But we'll get off the subject of all this because I don't want to get her upset no more because it is really, when you've suffered a loss, a pregnancy, it's very, 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 very hard subject to talk about. Innocent, I wouldn't change my name for those people. But if you think it'll make you feel better, then you do what you got to do. If it will stop the harassment. Y'all, there's a Mr. Bojangles in my kitchen right now, and he's getting ready to walk the Green Mile. I'm hearing him in there. My cats is going to have to start doing their job. If they're going to live around here, they ain't going to live off here for free. They better get on it. Because Mr. Bojangles, I think he's trying to get into one of my potato chip bags. Hang on just a second, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. My little boy is a rainbow baby and he's loved. Aww. Hey, Candy Corn. Is a rainbow baby in the Bible? No. No, but kind of. They're not named Rainbow Baby, but in the book, in the Old Testament, Samuel, the prophet, the great prophet that found the first king for God, who was a mighty, mighty, mighty prophet of God. Before Samuel was born, his mother couldn't have babies, right? So she went to the tabernacle, which is the home of the Lord that they made. And she prayed to God and she promised God that if he would give her a child, that she would give that child to God when he got old enough to be weaned, right? And so she got pregnant and she had the baby. She had Samuel. And she nursed him, and when he got weaned, she took him to the tabernacle, and she let the high priest take him. And after that, God blessed her with many children. And God came to Samuel as a child in the tabernacle and spoke to him. And he was a great prophet. He was the one who ordained the first king, King Saul. When King Saul fell, Samuel told him why. And then he went and found King David and he ordained King David. Samuel was one of the most beloved prophets in the Bible. And he was a very, very godly man. And so, yeah, he was a promise that was kept. So he was I don't know if he was a rainbow baby, but he was a blessing from God, you know. It's a good story. Samuel's the one that found King David. But yeah, rainbow babies is just what they say. It's just like a miracle baby. Hey, Mike, thank you. It's a miracle baby. A rainbow is baby. But yeah. But guys, I've been on here 3 hours and 12 minutes, and we've talked about everything. We've talked a lot about SummerWells and White Widow baby. I'm going to be expecting to hear from you in the next couple of months. I could be wrong, but I know what I felt. But I love you guys. You guys stay prayed up. I don't know what time I'll be on tomorrow because we are celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow with the family. Oh, awesome, Mike D. Thank you. But if I don't get to talk to you all, stay prayed up. Stay safe on these YouTube streets. Don't let these streets get you down. Stay tuned because I might post an animal video. I love you guys. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe, like button. And I love you guys. Have a wonderful couple of days. Please pray for the people that's lost loved ones this year. And God bless you guys. And don't listen to these crazy YouTube streets. Pray for Summer, Don, Candace, and the boys, y'all. Love y'all. Bye-bye.